Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. What's going on with my setup? What's going on with my setup? Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, y'all. Y'all know the drill. Come on, say it with me. Wake up and win, wake up and win, wake up and win. Yes, this is a what's happening with my gear? What's happening with my gear? Let me get straight. I'm looking at the wrong camera. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got to get it together. Hey, y'all. Good afternoon. This is your girl, Dr. Najuma, and welcome to our Wake Up and Win Winners Wednesday Word. Now, so grateful for you all to be on with us live this afternoon. And just in case you're wondering, why are you saying wake up and win in the middle of the day? Because listen, someone might just be waking up, and listen, it's never too late in the day to wake up. Wake up your energy, wake up your ideas, wake up your brain, wake up your spirit, wake up. It's not about just waking up in the morning, but just waking up to life. There's nothing wrong waking up to life, waking up to today's agenda, waking up to your dreams in the middle of the day. So we could say wake up and win at any time of day. But thank you for being on with us live for our Winners Wednesday Word. Yes, it's a Wednesday, and we always try to drop a word on Wednesday. And so I'm super excited to share that with you today. But before we do that, let me reintroduce myself. I am your girl, Reverend Dr. Najuma Smith. I'm a pastor here in Los Angeles. I also work for the Center of Religious Civic Culture at USC. I do a lot of work in the community. I head up the public and community engagement part of our department. And I do a bunch of stuff here in LA, and I use this platform to offer a weekly word on what it means to get up and get out there and win again. For those that may not know, I lost my son, Daniel Brown, in 2018. And out of the journey of, of recovery and restoration, Wake Up and Win was birthed. And so we use this platform to share with those that are tuning in, those that are watching live, those that are watch and listen to the replay, that you can go through a major loss, recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again. That you can go through a major loss, recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again. And so our weekly Win Word offers ways in which I've experienced getting up, getting back up again, and winning again. Things that I'm processing through, things that God is doing in my life, has done in my life, continues to do through my life, but also some practical tools and tips as as I am on my forever grief journey as a mother. Um, but also wanting to reach those of you who've also experienced grief in whatever capacity, whatever way. But here is the thing that we know to be true. This is what I've come to know to be true. This is what I believe. This is why I'm preaching, teaching, stand on, that you can go through a major loss, recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again. So, yes, any time of day, we can wake up and win. And so today's Winners Wednesday word is you do it. You do it. Today's Wednesday word is you do it. Listen, I met recently with a programmer who's going to be working with me on a really important project related to our nonprofit. We have a nonprofit that was started um, a couple years after my son' life was taken, and the purpose of the nonprofit is to use resources to help to empower and uplift my community, predominantly South LA, but even beyond that, but also to look at the statistics around the impacts of community violence, particularly gun violence, and the impact on victim families. I met with a program today because one of the things that's missing in the city and county of LA is some very particular data sets. I'm not going to get into that here because that can be a little boring, but there are some particular data sets related to the issue of victim families that's actually not tracked. And I remember sitting in a meeting and having a conversation with one of our elected officials and asking the question if they had this data, if they had this information. And she looked at me, she said, "We don't have that data." And a part of me wanted to say to her, well, I think you should begin to collect it. But as I was listening to this wonderful elected official say to me, we actually don't have that data. We don't track that kind of data. I heard the Holy Spirit say, you do it. You do it. You're the person with the lived experience. You're the person who's in this trenches with all these other victim families. You're the person that knows this life, this trend. You're the person that knows this space. You are the person with the lived experience. You do it. And I will say this, for the last 3 years, I've been trying to figure out how to collect this particular data set. And I am so happy today to announce that I actually finally met met with an African American programmer who, when they heard my idea, in moments, minutes, was able to sketch out what needed to be done. And we're underway. We're underway. We're on our way to begin to collect this really unique and important data sets that will then help change the trajectory for a number of victim families in and around Los Angeles and even abroad. That's the hope. That's the goal. That's the intention. But I bring that up because all of us have a mission and a purpose. All of us have a mission and a purpose. And sometimes our mission and purpose gets reshaped, redefined by the experiences that we've gone through. It's always been my role to be in community, to do civic engagement and community engagement work. I don't know what's going on with my thing today. To do civic engagement and community engagement work. That's the work that I do. And now there's an added piece to that based upon the experience, the lived experience that I have, the thing that our family went through. And while I, in my mind, was trying to give it to somebody else to do, the Holy Spirit is saying, you do it. And I want to encourage all of you. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know ways in which you have gone through a major loss. I don't know what that's been, but I want to encourage you that even in that loss, one of the ways that we recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again is to take in the lived experience and see how we can, those of us with the lived experience, with the knowledge and the know-how, those of us who know what it's going to take to recover, what is it going to take to help families restore, what is it going to take to come up from this place, whatever that place has been for you. While it is, we may want to give that work and charge to somebody else. I want to encourage you to do it. You're the person with the experience. You're the professional. You're the expert. You know. And so, whatever ways life might be calling you to pick up, life might be calling you with additional layer to your purpose, to your assignment. The different ways life is saying, no, no, no. Draw nigh. Don't push away. Come closer to it. I want to invite you and encourage you for you to do it because you're the person with with the information that's needed. You're the person with the authority in a particular area. In a particular area, you're the person who knows what is needed as it relates to the recovering, restoring, and rebuilding process and getting back out there winning. Again, I was trying to hand the work off to somebody else, thinking they would know better. Holy Spirit said, no, you do it. What is God saying to you for you to do? I know you've been through a lot. I know you've gone through a loss. I know you've had through a traumatic experience. And now you're on the trajectory of trying to recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again. But your purpose, your assignment, your destiny hasn't gone anywhere. And maybe, just maybe, in the midst of all of this, there is life calling out to you to do something different, to do something additional, to do something that could be a blessing to yourself, to your family, and even to your community. You do it. I know it's easy to disappear and to go away and to, you know, become invisible. But what if, out of the ashes of whatever loss you've been through, part of your recovering, restoration, and rebuilding, is there an assignment for you to pick up, a task for you to pick up, a project, a passion, a service, a gift, a talent an opportunity for you to pick up and to lead, for you to pick up and to run with, for you to pick up and to take over. Yeah, it might be easy because we've been through so much to try to give it to somebody else. But I just believe that there may be somebody watching, somebody listening, and you're trying to figure out, oh, let somebody else do it. And I want to just confirm and affirm what maybe life and God is saying to you today. That is, you do it. You write the book. You write the screenplay. You write the song. You write the poetry. You write the program. You create the service. You create the product. Because of what you've been through, I've given you an additional layer of, of information, additional layer of expertise, additional layer of knowledge, an additional layer of, of clarity, an additional layer. And it's for the purpose of you doing something with this part of your life. Now, that does not dismiss the grief, the pain, the struggle that all of us have gone through. So, this is not to dismiss that. It is to say that maybe within the process, within the challenge, within the healing journey, there is an opportunity for something for you to do with it. There's an opportunity for you to lean in and to do something with what has happened, to do something with what you've experienced. I am of the belief we are all here with a purpose and a great assignment. And sometimes life adds layers to that, expands that, deepens that, broadens that. And sometimes we're not even asking for it, but it does become a part of our life journey. And so again, while I was trying to hopefully pass something off for somebody else today, God spoke to me in that meeting and said, no, no, you're the one with the lived experience. You the one with the knowledge and the information. You do it. And nearly 3 years later, I finally sat down with the right programmer to help me create the right system to create what's needed to capture data that's not actually being captured in this moment. And all because God said to me, you do it. And I want to just share that with you. You do it. What is God calling you to do out of all of this? Out of all the ashes and dust, what is God calling for you to do? Don't dismiss it. Don't pass it off. It's your turn. It's your time. It's your experience. You do it. And so, no matter how much we've lost and we recover, restore, rebuild, part of how we get back up and win and get out there and win again is to pick up the things that God is saying, you do it. And again, you may not be there just yet. So maybe this is a message that you tuck away until a later time. But there may be just somebody out there right now. I believe there is. I believe there will be. Who's hearing God say, no, you do it. You do it. It's for you to do. You do it. I know you've been through a lot, but you do it. I know you lost, but you do it. I know you, the pain was great, but you do it. What's God calling you to do in this season? So listen, thank you for joining us this afternoon on our Winners Wednesday Word. I like saying Wednesday. Um, and thank you for joining us. Thank you for being tuned in. Listen, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, and here's the assignment I want to give you. I always give out a task, not an assignment, not task, an assignment so you can apply what we shared today. And that is this: take a moment, get out your journals, get out your notebooks, and write it down. Write it down. What is the thing or things that Spirit is saying? You do it. You're the expert in the pain, the loss, the disappointment, the traumatic experience. You're the person. And part of how you will recover, restore, and build is if you do the thing and get back out there and win again. You do it. So write it down, envision it, embrace it, and then watch how God will begin to work to align things together. Like I said, the message you do it came to me almost 3 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And and I've been working on it bit by bit, but I'm just now able. I finally met the right programmer. And he and we're about to do it. The program, I mean, the program. We're about to get it done. So listen, thank you for joining us on Wake Up and Win Live with your girl, Dr. Najuma, our Winners Wednesday Word. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Join us every Wednesday. If you can't catch us live, catch replay. Share out with your followers, share out with your friends. But please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help us to run those numbers up on this YouTube channel. And if you ever decide that you want to work with me or get to know me a little better, go to my link tree page and visit that. Get to know me better. I'd love to get to know you better, and leave us a message. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you today. Have an amazing week. We'll be back next Wednesday for another Winners Wednesday Word. And y'all know the drill. Let's get up, let's get out there, and let's go win. We out, y'all. Peace.